On 28 October, Britam moved to court to file a case pitting it against ACORN Group, a real estate development company, and 4 former Britam employees. Britam accused ACORN and the 4, who include the former managing director of Britam's asset management subsidiary EDWIN DANDE, of transferring 3.9 billion shillings from Britam without approval from Britam's board. Britam says the funds were to be used in the actualization of a pipeline of real estate projects that were to be jointly developed by ACORN and Britam's subsidiary British American Asset Managers (BAM). But the matter appears set to take a new twist, going by a set of emails seen by Citizen TV. According to the emails, which have been adduced in court by Britam, BAM's former managing director, EDWIN DANDE, sought to buy a 2% stake in ACORN Group. Among the emails is one addressed to ACORN Group's managing director, Edward KIRATHE, on the 3rd of April, in which DANDE sought for feedback on his request to purchase the stake, which in his view was not, quote, an unreasonable request, unquote. In reply, KIRATHE said he had secured a 1% stake and that, quote, he was working on the rest, unquote. When Citizen TV sought for clarification on this email correspondence, ACORN's Group CEO Edward KIRATHE confirmed in an email that EDWIN had indeed approached him informally in March to see if he could purchase a stake. DANDE's quest for a 2% stake in ACORN is indicated in an email that ACORN's CEO wrote to the company's shareholders on 31st March, seeking to find out if there was any shareholder who was, quote, willing to offload any shares, and if so, how many, unquote. KIRATHE, however, says the proposed share purchase deal was on condition that should there be shareholders interested in selling their share, then DANDE would inform his employer, Britam, about it and get consent. But according to KIRATHE, that never came to be, owing to what he terms as the unraveling of the relationship between ACORN and Britam, when it emerged that Britam wanted a majority controlling stake in ACORN. In the meantime, monies and properties held under the joint venture by ACORN and Britam remains frozen following a court order that was issued on 30th October in favor of Britam. A ruling on whether the freeze will be lifted is expected on Thursday next week.